Hey class, happy second week. I hope everyone had a great first week of classes and I hope you're getting settled in. I definitely hope you're feeling comfortable in our eLearn class and where everything at is online. And so I wanted to take a few minutes to just introduce what your assignments are and how chapter 1 will go for this week. So what you'll start doing is you will go to, of course information. You'll go to your content. So hopefully by now you went through all of the getting started. You took your pre-test, and then this week we're going to get into chapter 1, the essentials for college success. And so this is your book, and so you'll be reading chapter 1 this week. You'll have to make sure that you have done all of these before chapter 1 opens up. If for some reason you get on and you can't see chapter 1 or you're not being able to click on anything, it could be because you have not completed these requirements. So double check that you have done all that. What you'll want to do is go through chapter 1 content. Here's the learning outcomes and activities, kind of what you should know, what this chapter is about. This is our PowerPoint. So I encourage you to go through the PowerPoint as you read, before you read, after you read. Now remember, the PowerPoints are not a substitution for reading. You need to be reading the entire chapter of each week as we progress through it. You'll also have the chapter 1 reading organizer. This is not something that you will turn in, but it doesn't mean that you don't need to do it. It's very helpful for you in this class. You'll also maybe find this format kind of helpful as you go through other classes too. And you'll learn more about how to form your own reading organizer a couple chapters later. But this helps you be able to break down the information and be able to kind of check yourself and make sure you're understanding it and ask yourself questions. Remember how important it is to ask questions? And that's what you want to do while you're doing your reading. It helps you to put everything together and make sure that you're understanding it. So go through these, just kind of answer these questions. You'll also need to do there's a discussion post. Now, the self-introduction was actually opened last week. The assignment is actually for this week, but I opened it up a little bit early just so everyone could get to know each other. Now, remember, for this discussion post, you don't have to reply to anyone just because this is a self-introduction, and the rubric for it's going to be a little bit different because it's mainly about you. But moving forward, make sure that you're reading the rubric for what the discussion posts are for when a discussion comes up. There's certain criteria you have to follow. You also need to make sure that you're replying to at least 2 people as well too. But again, don't worry about for the self-introduction this week. So make sure you just kind of read through that to make sure that you understand what all is expected of you in a discussion post. Okay, and so then you're going to go back to chapter 1 and you will have your the assignments, the discussion board, the self-introduction we just talked about. And you'll see that closes February 2nd. You'll have your Walter State resources. And this is what you're going to submit in the Dropbox this week. This is what you're going to get your grade for. You're going to get a grade for your discussion, and you're also going to get a grade for the Walter State resources. So what you're going to do is go to the Walter State homepage and complete this chart by noting the location, the contact information, and the services these offices provide. And if you want to know more information about them, just pick up the phone and give them a call or send them an email. This is something so that you'll understand what all resources are available for you on campus. We have so many resources available to help you. We have tutoring, which is free. We have the writing lab, which will help you, which is again free. We have the Student Success Center to help you with advising. We have the math lab, where I spent a lot of time when I was here at Walter State. We also have the computer IET help desk that will help you with your computer. And so what I want you to do is make sure that you know there are resources available for you if you're struggling. We also have counseling and testing. Maybe you're just kind of overwhelmed and you need someone to talk to and you don't really have anyone to talk to. You don't have insurance to pay for it to go talk to a counselor. You can come onto our campus and talk to someone. Now, I know a lot of you don't live maybe around here, but try to find the campus that is closest to you. And if you need any more help about that, just give me a call. But that is your homework that you will submit over in the Dropbox, and we'll go there in just a few minutes. And then lastly, you'll have your chapter quiz. Now, remember, the quizzes are open for a week, and you can take it as many times as you want. And just keep taking it and taking it. It will also help you as you prepare for our exam 1, because all the questions come from that same test bank. So each time you take it, it will change up a little bit. and there'll be some different questions, but if you take it, several times, and you're getting it and you're understanding it, it will help you prepare for your first exam. And remember, our final exam is not comprehensive, so you'll have 3 exams, but our first exam will cover chapters 1 through 4. Once you're done with that resources page, you're going to go over to the Dropbox, and you will submit that in the Dropbox. Now remember, the Dropbox will close February 2nd at 11:30, and so once it's closed, you can't email it to me, you can't submit it any other way, and so you'll need to make sure that you have that in there by the date of February 2nd. So and then I'll grade that, and you'll be able to start seeing your grades as well too. So I hope that helps you a little bit for what your homework is this week. I think you'll find this chapter really helpful. All the chapters are so helpful. I tell you, this is such a great class. This is such a great book to help you get started or continue on with your college career. So I hope you're finding the information helpful. I really appreciated those who have reached out and asked questions about clarifying assignments, clarifying discussion posts, clarifying, help they need on campus or whatever, whether you're doing it by remind or text or email. Keep those questions coming. If you have anything, I'll be happy to help you. That's a lot of what this class is helping you adjust to college, helping you understand college, and helping you succeed in college. So you guys have a great second week. I hope we have some warmer temperatures this week. And reach out to me if you need anything. Talk to you later, guys.